We go live every day. Welcome back to XT Home Workout at 5:30 sharp. I mean, it just flipped over to 5:30. Bam, I'm on. I'm all about being on time. And I think it was because of the way I was raised, because when I was a kid, we would go to a party and we'd get to that party, you know, that graduation party, and we'd always get there 15 minutes early. And I can always remember driving around the block so we wouldn't be the first ones there. That's how you want to be, everybody. Kids, you listening to this? Okay, we have a special guest today. We got Greg Knopf. We got Greg Knopf here. He's a trainer here at XT Fitness. He's our special guest worker-outer.
Professional worker-outer.
Professional worker-outer. Notice we do have, I did 7 feet. We're supposed to be spaced out 6 feet. I got this little triangle. So I want you to know out there that I'm being responsible and adhering. I'm not grouping together in the neighborhood. And we are staying 7 feet apart, okay? So if I fall out of the camera here a little bit, this is you know where I'm coming from. Okay, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Hey Greg, scoot back that way as I come over and get that. Yeah, thanks, pal. 5 minutes. You can come back in, Greg. Okay, he's small. He'll be able to fit in the camera anywhere. He'll be able to run around. You have actually 4 minutes to pick 8 pull-ups, 15 ring rows, or 15 bent over rows with your dumbbell, okay? Now, the reason I gave you so many options, because I want people to start doing pull-ups if you have rings or a bar. So I'm going to give, on the pull options, I'm going to give you more. Now, you want 3 times either 8 pull-ups, you have 4 minutes to do it, 3 times 15 ring rows, or bent over rows. Now, Greg, you can do all 3 if you want to do that. That's no problem. But we're doing some weight training today. We're lifting weights. If you finish those in under 4 minutes, you do push-ups the rest of the time. You do push-ups the rest of the time. So we're pulling, we're going to be pushing or squatting and lunging, and we're going to be pushing, okay? So this is the weight training portion. Now after that 4 minutes is up, because the clock's going to read 5 minutes, that last minute of that 5-minute clock, you're going to do 11 burpees. If you've been hitting 8 burpees in that minute or 9 burpees, that's okay. Pick that number. But on the last 3 burpees, we're going to do a double push-up. Do a double push-up burpee really quick there, okay? So a double push-up, boom, and then back up. So when you do 11 burpees, 9, 10, and 11, you're doing a double. That, and then the rest of the 5 minutes plus 30 seconds, you're going to be able to break. Take a breather. 6. Will you demonstrate the dumbbell squat, reverse lunge, thrusters? There's just one exercise here. You're doing a front squat, lunging back, and that's where you thrust the weight up. Front squat, lunge back, thrust the weight up, okay? 6 to 8 of those. I'm giving you a range to do here, because some of you might be holding on to an 80-pound dumbbell, or some of you might just have a gallon of milk, and you're gonna be able to do more. So you have 3 rounds of that. 3 rounds of that. If you finish that in under 4 minutes, you have pull-ups or some row. Go back to the pulls, go back to the rows the rest of the time, okay? Kind of like we went to push-ups. That exercise in parentheses is always filling up the cracks if you finish your 3 rounds. Some of you that are going really heavy might even not finish your 3 rounds. You'll be sucking air. You might not be able to get 3 times 8 of those in 4 minutes. Is everybody with me? Hey, send me a like or a heart, because if I watch the first 3 minutes of this later, and I see a heart coming across that live video, you know, somebody like hearts you, makes you feel good. Kindness. And you know what kindness does? Makes you happy. Be kind today. Okay, anyhow, push-ups, 12 to 16. Push-ups, times 3. If you have a plate, you can put a plate on your back and do plate push-ups. Elevate your feet on a box or a tire. I'm gonna bring a box out here. Makes it harder. If 12 is very hard for you to do in one set where you're not getting down all the way, then elevate on a high box. Get more of an angle. It makes it easier. You might even angle up and be doing push-ups on the wall. If you finish 3 times 16, the rest of that 4 minutes, you do your squat, reverse lunge, thrusters, as many as you can to fill in the gaps, okay? And then I'm running out of boards. I'll paint this one today. 10 sit-ups, 10 dumbbell plank knees to elbow, 10 level 1 atomic sit-ups. Show a level 1 atomic sit-up, would you, Greg, where you sit on the ground and your hands are there. A level 1 atomic sit-up is that right there. A dumbbell plank, we did these earlier, knees to elbow, and 10 sit-ups. See if you can do that 4 times in 5 minutes. 4 times in 5 minutes. I hope everybody's following me and with me. I'm really trying to be a better trainer. Be a better trainer and instructor and teacher in 2020. Anyhow, XT Jacks. Okay, now we have the challenge. We have 3 3-minute challenges. People are liking those. I'm loving them. That's cranking my heart up at the end there. Your first 3-minute challenge is 10 XT Jacks, or I'm sorry, XT Jacks for a minute, okay? And then you have 2 minutes to do 30 squats, 8 Mike Brady's with Marshall, which is the hinge, the squat, the full burpee, the lunge. We'll talk about that. So you have 3 minutes to do that. That's your challenge. If you finish the challenge, I'll give you something to do if you want to fill in the cracks. The second challenge is 10 frog hops, 10 bear crawls, okay? So what I did was I just counted off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big steps, approximately 15 feet. Because we're gonna frog hop. You have 3 minutes to do frog hops. Down is 1, back is 2, 3, 4, 5. So count off, get some pillows off, put a pillow there, and get about approximately 15 feet. Because you'll do 10 frog hop lengths. 1, 2, 3 again. 10 bear crawl. Hope you can see me in the, 10 bear crawl. What you do is you do forward bear crawl and then reverse bear crawl and 30 high ups. You have 3 minutes to do that. That's challenge number 2. Challenge number 3. Thanks, Royal H. Burpee. We still keeping your name alive. We're keeping it alive, Royal. 15 burpees. We did this yesterday, but I'm tweaking it out every day. 15 burpees, 12 XT Jacks. 5 burpees, 12 XT Jacks. 4 burpees, 12. 3 12. So the 12 always stays the same, okay? That number stays constant. Constant, isn't that, don't we learn that in like math class, the constant? Or is that He's looking, he's got a blank stare on his
Here's the
face
thing, I was
right
a
now.
teacher, but not a math
He was
teacher.
a teacher, but yeah, he taught physical education. We got phys ed degrees, okay?
And health.
And health, okay, I don't have the health, but phys ed degrees. You know, people make fun of physical education degrees. Do you know the dimensions of a badminton court? Greg and I do, and you know what? It's not a birdie, it's a shuttlecock. We learned that in college. Anyhow, okay, so you ready for this, everyone? So hopefully you were hinging, squatting, and maybe Greg's already warmed up. So when I explain the workout, do the trio, and the trio is a hinge, a full squat, a lunge, do that multiple times, hit some arm circles, let the body know you're starting something, get mentally prepared, you ready for pull-ups, ring rows, 15, I'll demonstrate some bent over rows, and we have that in, you have 4 minutes to do that. You ready, Greg?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna start with some pull-ups.
Okay. Shout out of the business, local shout out business of the day, Gillig Winery. They still are delivering wine right to your door. Gosh, that's amazing.
Just ask John Steffen about
Yeah, ask John Steffen about that. Okay, up in 10. Now, Greg's going to do pull-ups to start with. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can do jump pull-ups. A jump pull-up, look, Greg's tapping his, not that he's jumping up at this point, but if you want to do a jump pull where you're spotting, you're giving yourself a pump on the way up, control on the way down. Remember, you're 40% stronger on the way down. Great to have you here. Hope the I know the Sheplers aren't working out at this time for the live video, but Roll and Denise Shepler, thanks for hitting it in your bet. Okay, so he just did a set. What'd you do?
8 ring rows.
8 ring. Okay.
8 pull-ups.
So Greg just did 8 pull-ups. Okay. If you need a break, take a break. We're doing some weight training, some resistance training here. He's gonna do the ring rows next. Now, I might today stick with 3 sets of 8 nice, slow, controlled pull-ups, okay? Take a breather, do them again. Take a breather, I'm gonna do them again. Some of you are gonna finish those 3 rounds a lot faster than others are if you don't have weight at all or you're going lighter today. If you finish it too fast, you fill in the cracks with push-ups, and if you don't wanna finish it that fast, do another round. You can do another round. You can do pull-ups and another round of rows or bent over dumbbell rows, which Greg's going to do next. But again, take a breathe. I tell you what, if I took this 65 to do Keep his back strong, abs tight, slight bend in the knees, and doing a single bent over row times 15 times 15. I did that 15 for Jesse Sterritt because if you have one dumbbell and you have to go 7 and 8 each way, he gets all flustered because it's not even. Okay, yeah, Greg. Exhale as you breathe, keep that core tight. I'll start going over a little more technique here. I just want to explain the concept here too. We're fatiguing those muscles out in all pull movements, okay? So you're working the back, the rear shoulder, the bicep when you pull. Good job, Greg. Good job, Greg. So we still have 1:40 to get your 3 rounds in. We still have 1:40 to get your 3 rounds in. Good job. Good job. I'm not being facetious. I'm not trying to be funny at all here, but I want you to know that I'm standing here. I'm 7 feet away. I really want to promote social distancing because that's what's going to help. Good job, Greg. Good job.
Take a little break.
Yeah, take a little
push-ups.
So Greg's going to take a little break here. Greg's going to take a little break here, and then he's going to fill in the gaps with a push. And let me explain something as you're working out. For those of you that maybe are just watching right now, because you want to get the gist of what I'm doing, is we just did a pull movement, okay? That's how the body moves. The body pulls, and now we're going to do Greg's doing a push movement, okay? We're going to do a push movement when we do the push-ups later here, so we're just fatiguing those muscles out. And we're going to do a squat and a lunge movement, which the body moves that way. So I designed these workouts around functional fitness and how the body moves. So in 30 seconds, if you need a break, Greg cranked out a couple perfect formed push-ups, and because in 20 seconds, we have 11 burpees. The last 3 of those burpees are double push-up burps. So 9, 10, and 11 double push-up burps. I bet you Royal H. Burpee, the guy that developed the burpee, is just happy how his burpee has evolved over the years. You know what I'm saying? That's special. Gosh, I'd love to have that name in 80 to 90 years. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go, Kim and Tommy Murtha. I'm going to be shouting out to my members throughout this whole time. I know you're doing this workout. At least I know Kim is. So let's knock this thing out of the ballpark. On burpees. Keep the core tight. Keep the core tight, okay? If you're able, try not to touch those thighs. It's hard not to touch those thighs on the ground. If you're able. If you're doing that and you're not touching your thighs and 4 is a lot for you to do it that way, then do 4 good ones. That's okay. Wow, that could be brutal, huh? So you get them in?
That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Good. Gosh, that's great. So you get the rest of that minute, plus 30 seconds, before we go squat, reverse lunge, thrusters. That's gonna be tough. Only 6 to 8 squat, reverse lunge, thrusters. So in 3, 2, 1, we have 30 seconds. Ready? 30-second break. If you need more of a break, take it. Take it. You know your body. You know if you're pushing it. You know if you're digging in a little deep. You know if you're pulling a Muhammad Ali who doesn't start counting the reps until it starts hurting. That's when they count. Gosh, I love that quote. Squat, reverse lunge, thruster for 6 to 8. You can alternate the lunge every time, okay? So Greg is going to do them, and let's go. Boom. Yeah, Greg Knopf. You know, Greg. Yeah. So you thrust on the lunge. So as you come up, you thrust. There's number 2. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. You gotta squat and you gotta reverse lunge. You gotta use your head. It's just not about physical fitness here, too. It's about mental fitness. It's about helping that blood flow to the brain and having to think about different things in your life, how to tackle different obstacles, because that's great for dementia-type diseases. Okay. Yeah. How many is it?
Oh yeah, I'm reading that.
Yeah. Good job, Greg. Good job, Greg. Greg's what? You lived 59 years or 58?
59.
50. Whoa, shoot.
Oh,
6 O's coming. 6 O's coming. Okay, so that's 1 set. So I want you to recoup. I want you to take a breather, especially again if you're like people like Eric Stearns, who's a freak and picks up a 97-pound kettlebell.
He's a freak.
Yeah, I know. He's freaky strong.
Yeah, just want to know. You don't have
It's funny,
to go.
what's that?
You don't have to go crazy heavy to get your heart rate up.
You don't have to go, yeah, Greg, you listen to the professional that's been a basketball coach for the last 30 years. You don't have to go freaky crazy to get your heart rate up. Freaky heavy. Again, Eric Stearns, one of my members, strong kid, personality, not so good. But you know what? People love you. Okay, yeah, I like that, Greg. Yeah, I tell you, I told Greg, I'm like, get ready for this. This workout's going to kick your butt because you're in front of the camera. And you're not going to slack in front of the camera. You're going to dig in and you're going to give it your all. Guess what? You should act that way when you have the camera on you. Pretend like you have a camera on you anytime in your life. That's a good, what would that be called? A lesson? Analogy? Anyhow, squat, reverse lunge, thruster. Next set. I'm getting hot just teaching. I'm getting hot coaching everybody.
Chris Andrews, you better be off that couch, dude.
Who?
My buddy in Dayton.
Yeah, okay. What's his name?
Chris.
Chris, get off that couch. Go. Hey, I was on American Ninja Warrior, and I'm not saying that to brag, but I did fall in the water, and people would be like, wow, wasn't that obstacle kind of easy you fell on? I'm like, when I fell on that obstacle, what were you doing? You were sitting on the couch watching me. You're a couch ninja. Don't be a couch X-tier. Don't be a couch X-tier. Good job, Greg. Yeah, I like it. Nice squat through the heels, reverse lunge, that full range of motion. His knees almost touching the ground. If it does bump the ground every once in a while, that's okay. During that reverse lunge, keep those shoulder blades back. Keep the weight in the front heel. Puts more load on the glutes, the biggest muscle in the body. You work that biggest muscle in the body, your heart rate goes from here to here. From here to here. This weight Okay, was that 3 sets?
Yeah.
Okay, so Greg finished his 3 sets, so he's gonna go back to a pole movement. Either ring rows, pull-ups, or bent over rows, okay? Thanks for joining me today. This workout, everybody, remember, the body lunges, squats, push, pull, twist, and bends. In 38 seconds, you're gonna do burpees. And you run and walk, okay? You run or walk. That's how we move, okay? Bend, squat, lunge, push, pull, twist. I design these workouts. We do different stuff, but I have that in mind when I design these workouts. That's why people at XT Fitness are so functional and fit.
Especially on these weight training days, I like getting that 30 to 40 second break in between.
Yeah, yes, good point. 8 seconds. Greg said, in case you didn't hear him, speak up next time, Greg. If you feel free to take my job. And let's go. Burp it out. He said, especially those weight training days, you want that longer recoup time because you want to try to fatigue that muscle out with that weight training. Wow. I'm gonna knock out. You know what? I'm gonna do a hit. I'm gonna do a hit of burps. I might do them over here in the corner. Oh shoot, you know what? I didn't do my triple. I didn't triple push it. I didn't triple push it. Ooh, whoa, that's a wake up. Good morning.
Yeah.
7 seconds. Wow, I tell you what, you get up and you run out of coffee one day, you get to the cupboard, you open it up, no coffee. Do 3 sets of 11. That'll get you a little caffeine buzz going.
Your heart rate's cranking now.
Oh yeah, my heart rate, that's 11 burpees I just did. And my heart rate just got elevated. How many people? Okay, 15 seconds. Get ready for push-ups. Yeah. Right after those burps, we're pushing more. All right. 12 to 16. That's going to be tough. 12 to 16 push-ups. Keep the core tight. Okay, you can have 12. Yeah, if you keep your core tight, squeeze your glutes together. Squeeze your heels together. Squeeze your glutes together. Lift that hips up just a little. Get that full right range of motion where your chest is almost hitting the floor. Extend those arms all the way out. It makes a bit, slow it down a little bit, whatever. It makes 12 push-ups are a lot harder doing it that way than if you let those hips sag. And your hands are above in front of your eyes. Yeah, you can elevate them. Greg just pulled up a tire. There is nothing wrong with elevating a push-up so you can get that full range of motion. Nothing wrong. Heels together, butt together, and get the breath flowing. Get the breath flowing.
I'm feeling the burn on these days.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I want to keep, Greg says he's actually going to elevate his feet a little bit. And you can do a set of 8 and then take a breather, get your other set of 4 in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. When your chest is down, those palms should be right by the chest. You can take them out wider. The other day, okay, again, thanks Coach Baker. Thanks Coach Renz. Little things make the difference. Little things you do makes you this much better. Don't do all 3 sets with your arms the exact length apart. Take them a little wider. I tell you what I did that the other day. I went out 4 inches with that push-up. It made a difference. Maybe a little tougher. Maybe worked the pectoralis minor a little more. Thanks, Dr. Peck, for that anatomy class in college, University of Finland.
2 rounds now.
Yeah, so Greg just got 2 rounds in. Yeah, we got another 2 minutes. You can practice. Take a breather. Give yourself a little more recoup time and see if you can get all 12 or all 14 or all 16. I gave you that range because everybody's at a different fitness level. I want to challenge those people that are elite and work out all the time, and I want the beginner to be able to come in here and do this workout also. If you're moving a little bit, if you just did half of the first board and that was it and your heart was pumping and you had to sit down, you started. Congratulations, good job. Keep it up.
Yeah, don't be afraid to take those breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
You do what you can do. You don't mind I'm chiming in, do you?
Chime in. I want you to chime in, Greg. So, the positive of the day. You know what? We need to keep our immune systems high. Stress gets your immune system lower. Being kind makes you happy. Doing a kind act makes you happy. You're happy, your stress goes down. You're exercising, your stress goes down. You're eating fruits and vegetables, some lean meats, your stress goes down. Yeah.
Okay.
Your immunity's sky high. Okay, what's that?
This is where it's gonna get tough.
Okay, after the push-ups, the burpees are going to be brutal because you're doing that push-up. Remember, Royal H. Burpee originally intended them to be like this. Royal H. Burpee. A low-impact Royal H. Burpee would be hands on the floor, step, step, back, back, boom. A low-impact burp would be boom, boom, full push-up, back, step, step. You can do that.
Jim, how do you do it?
How do I do it? He said. I don't know, Greg. And let's go. Let's go. Come on, Lisa Wood. I know you're out there working out. Cassidy, I know you're teaching from home and you're loving these workouts. The Keys family. Yeah, the Keys family. Hopefully you're still doing it together. Coming in and working out, doing these videos together. Whew, Rob, Katie, and Jen Keys. Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Okay. Wow, this is brutal, Greg. Tough, not easy. Awesome job. Keep it up. Thanks XT family. Thanks Roland, Denise Shepler for dedicating yourself to this exercise lifestyle. Again, I'm going to be calling out my members, making sure we're keeping them accountable. Good job, Greg. 5 seconds? Well, then you actually have 35 seconds. Wait, okay, we got the abs, don't we? We got the abs.
30 seconds.
Okay, time flies when you're just cranking out an XT workout. 10 sit-ups, 10 dumbbell plank, knees to elbow. I'm going to do all 10 each way. I'm not going to go 5-5. 10 level 1 atomic sit-ups. In 14 seconds, you're going to start this. You do this times 4. See if you can do this times 4. It might be tough. It might be tougher than I thought in 4 times.
I think it's going to be tough.
I think it's doable.
Hey,
I think
You're
it's
making the
doable.
effort. You're making the effort.
You are making the effort. Let's go. You're on. So 10. Try to keep those heels down on those sit-ups. If you tuck those heels into your butt a little more, definitely gets a little tougher. Definitely gets a little tougher. I know some of you that are just watching out there maybe, and are going to do the workout tomorrow, you just said to yourself, you just picked up a coffee cup and started drinking coffee as Greg was doing exercise. Yeah, you're right, people, I did, and wow, it tastes good. Love that black coffee, nice. Keep those hips up. Say you pretend like there's a rope on your hips, and I'm pulling you up, throwing those hips up, keeping that core tight. Yeah, nice job, Greg. And then level 1 atomic sit-ups are hands on the floor, keep your back out, bring your knees into your chest. Yeah, 4 to 6 inches when you extend those feet out from the floor probably makes it the most difficult. Dang, is that just one set?
Yes.
Oh man, 4 is going to be, 4 maybe, I'm optimistic. That's why I said 4 instead of 3 rounds. We discussed that. We discussed that at 10B. I was like, man, maybe I should have, or maybe, you know what? Maybe Brianne and Charlie. Brianne and Charlie, shout out to the Frankers. I guess Brianne's husband has been doing the workout. She said, she private messaged me, said not doing it that great, but doing it, so she's happy. She didn't text me, I'm just kidding. But anyhow, where was I going with that story? If you're doing it, okay, I know I was going with that. I thought of the hammers, because I bet Bridget Hammers has already did 3 sets. I bet she's done. She's probably done with this, Greg.
Yeah, she's got what I call a big engine.
She's got, she's got a big engine, man. That heart cranks and it delivers that oxygen and nutrients sufficiently.
On the other side.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. Good job. Proud of you. Thanks, XT members. Please text me. You can if you don't want to get on our XT group page and post your picture that you did the workout or say, hey, got it done. Private message me and tell me you got it done. I want to know you're doing it. I want to hold you accountable. The whole shearer client. How many shearers do we have here? Like 15?
A lot.
I mean, I think if your name is Shearer, you work out at XT Fitness.
And I don't want to say too many because I love that Shearer family. They're all good people.
You know, besides Andy, everybody's pretty darn cool in the family, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want to say hi to Lakin, my girl.
Lakin, yeah. Okay, a little less talk, Greg, more working out. That'd be great. All right, let's do it.
Round 3.
Susan Benson couldn't get her, you're on round 3?
Yeah.
Susan Benson couldn't get her internet working in her garage, or her husband knew how important XT Fitness was to her, so he ran out and got her like this new extender or whatever. So hopefully the workout comes in a little better. 45 seconds, and we'll get that last set of 11 burpees in with the last 3 double push-ups. You know what? There's a lot of fitness professionals out there, and there are a lot of good workouts online. And there's a lot of good YouTube stuff out there for free. But this is the best. This is by hands down the best workout in the world. Ask my mom. She thinks it is. She thinks I'm the #1 trainer in the world, my mom.
Well, you are.
Thanks, Greg. Okay, get ready. Get ready for burps. I'm gonna knock out 11 burps, and I'm gonna do 3 double burpee push-ups at the end. See what this makes me feel like. I'm gonna do a hit of exercise. Ready? Let's go. Ouch, in a good way. 45 seconds. 45 seconds before the first challenge. The first 3-minute challenge, which are XT jacks for 1 minute, 30 squats, 8 Mike Brady's with Marsha. You have 3 minutes to do it. If you're new and you just started these videos in the last 2 weeks, do some XT jacks, do 15 squats, do 4 MBMs, take your time, breathe through them. Don't try to break any records and hold your breath. If you breathe through this without holding your breath 1 time, that should be your goal, this 3 minutes. Think and be aware of your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. This should be your goal, okay? If you finish, great. If you finish it and you don't hold your breath once, you're gonna get more efficient. So non-stop these XT jacks for 1 minute if you're able. Low impact, low impact. Low impact. If you're on the 2nd floor, Becca and Danny, they're jumping around, shaking the whole house from doing burpees and XT jacks. You can do low impact, still get your heart rate up. You know what? So at 2, the clock reads, counting down for 5 minutes. So at 2 minutes, you're done. At 2 minutes, when the clock says 2 minutes, for those of you that are watching the clock here, and muted me out. Okay, so now you have 2 minutes to do 30 squats, 8 Mike Brady's with Marsha. It's gonna be tough, it's gonna be tough. I wonder how many people are just like muting me out there and just like mute me out. I can explain the workout, they crank their music up, they have their own clock, and they're just like, good, we don't really have to listen to Jim's. We don't have to listen to Jim's voice anymore, but you know what? Hopefully you're getting encouraged. You're getting motivated. You're getting small bits and pieces of things that you can take with you all day. That's why I get up early and read something about kindness or happiness or optimism or hope. Yeah, gives me a little mental, spiritual fitness for the day. Good job, Greg. Good job, Greg. Stay through those heels. Shoulder blades back. At the bottom of that squat. Open, see if you can get the hands up there and almost like squeeze the shoulder blades and open that chest up a little bit. Staying through those heels. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, because you only have 50 seconds to do 8 BMs. 8 BMs. 8 MBMs. 8 MBMs. I dropped some weights off at Elizabeth Blythe's house the other night. Hopefully you're knocking those kettlebells out.
When the mind gets tired, when the body gets tired, the mind starts to go.
When the body gets tired, what?
The mind starts to go.
You're feeling it, huh?
Oh yeah.
You're feeling the effects. You have 18 seconds. You have 18 seconds. How many is that?
4.
Okay, that's good. Hey, you know what? I design these things. And I don't do this workout till 10 a.m., which I'd love to be doing it with you right now, Greg. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so how far did you get?
5.
Okay, he got 5. That's great. The guy's lived 59 years. He's doing this exercise program. That's a prime example of staying functionally fit, staying in shape. Okay, where's the remote? Where's the remote? Remote. What'd I do with it? This is live, so it's real, everybody.
Okay,
I found it.
I need the break. That's okay.
This is live. It's real. So again, not if I say something dumb, when I say something dumb, forgive me. Okay, so you ready for,
oh yeah.
Oh boy. 10 frog hops, 10 bear crawls, 30 high ups. So approximately 15 feet, just 3 big yard steps, okay? You ready for this? You ready for this? Let's knock this out in 10 seconds.
Down, back, 1, 2, right?
Yep, down and back, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna step back here and watch Greg. I'm behind the camera. Wow, this is strange for me. I love being in front of the camera. This is really strange for me back here, Greg. Okay, anyhow, so for those of you that are live right now that I'm looking at it, maybe I drew a line on each end, on the floor on each side, okay? I drew a line on each side. I wonder if I should, now, after social distancing. I might hire a camera guy just to carry this GoPro around every morning.
This is gonna hurt people.
Maybe Mike Atchison could do that for me because he's tall and he can get all the view. Yeah, it's gonna. Good job, Greg. If you okay on the frog hop?
That's only 4.
That's only wow. I'm optimistic today, aren't I? I'd be curious to see you comment and tell me how you're doing. And
I'm
again,
gonna show a modified version because a lot of days I'm modified frog.
let me see a modified version. Greg Noft. Scoot back a little bit. Scoot back a little bit. No, other way. I mean, towards the yeah. Modified version. Frog hop. Boom. Step. Squat. Or step. Yeah.
Yeah, that's high.
Yeah. You can step it. You can keep stepping it. You don't even have to jump if you want low impact. If you don't want low, if you want low impact. Yeah, he's coming back across. See that step? Gosh, I bet you I'm just yelling into the camera right now, and people are like, I wish Jim would shut up because I think the microphone picks me up more back here. You have 1:39. If that is kicking your butt and you're not getting it done, and you're like, boy, I'd love to get to the hiles, then cut the frog hops down to 5.
Check your ego at the door because it's kicking my butt.
Check your ego at the door. Hang your ego at the door, Aaron Cheney, Chris McCrancy. They always come in here with these big egos, and I'm like, dudes, hang it at the
Bear
door.
crawls in, Jim.
Okay, get some bear crawls. Yeah, so keep that back. Yeah. Look at Greg's back's flat. He's getting some bear crawls in because he only has another minute. Look at the reverse bear crawl. Nice job, Greg. Nice job. For those of you that are watching here that don't know me, that maybe you're watching it on YouTube and doing the workout, number 1, please share it. Number 2, I'm talking to my members. I'm talking to you too, but some of the things I say you might not get. But a lot of hopefully my 200 plus members are all doing this in their living rooms. And if you're not, why not? Is the answer? Is the question? What? Yeah. Is the question I ask you? If you're not doing it, good job, Greg.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
Yeah, he's
not
hurt.
afraid to say I'm hurt. I'll do a couple hiles in there.
Yeah, throw a couple hiles in there. Throw a couple hiles in there. I mean, it's not like we're going to do a bunch of burpees after this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, we are. Okay, I'm excited about this challenge. I'm excited about this. Again, a couple of people, Hallie McFarland probably finished it, 5 minutes ago on all these
Probably.
things. Yeah, And time. All right. You ready for this? $15 burpees, 12 XT jacks, 5 burpees, 12, 4, 12, 3, 12, 2, 12, 1, 12. You have 3 minutes to do it. When you're done, just soak up the high. Soak up the exercise high when you're done and walk it out. You ready to go, Greg?
Yeah, let's do this.
Wow. Again.
Seeing daylight now. Seeing daylight.
Yeah. He's seeing the light. He's
tunnel.
seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. He's
I feel great though.
Yeah. You feel good?
Yeah.
Oh no, your friend. Oh, let's go. What's your friend's name?
Chris.
I wonder how Chris is feeling sitting there on the couch. I'm just kidding, Chris. Look at us. See it? I'm even making fun in an optimistic, hopeful, cheerful, encouraging way to Greg's friend in Dayton that I don't even know. So, pick it up a notch here, and let's go. Thanks, Don Rickles. Rest in peace. You're my comedy idol. Let's go, Barry Cohen. Barry Cohen, Jim Reed, Dave Sang. Yeah, so 15 burps. My 9-15ers, a few of my 9-15ers, Deb Latham. Good job. Gene Cunningham, hopefully you're knocking something out. Nikki Bell, hopefully you're getting some burpees in here too. Nice job. Jane, Paige, Tasia, Jerica, thanks for doing the workout. I'm sure Laura Farrell's doing them too. I'm sure Alan's doing them too. Once every 2 weeks. Oh, come on, Alan, I'm just kidding. Again, love my members. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for doing it. So you have 5 now? Okay.
Yeah.
So remember, after your 15 burpees, 12 XT jacks. 5 burps, 12, 4 burps, 3, 12, 2, 12.
If you're in that 50 plus range, let that heart rate recover a little bit.
Good advice. Great advice. mean, of course, even though the guy's frontal lobe is probably this big because he's 5'2", the guy's smart. The guy's smart. It just makes me sound so smart when I say frontal lobe for some reason. Nice job. Nice job. Call up you know what? I was just thinking about a teacher. Call up a teacher today. Thank a teacher today from your youth and say, hey, thanks for inspiring me. I know Coach Baker inspired me as a kid, and I didn't really even like Coach Baker that much in high school, and he's one of my biggest inspirations, and I've called him up multiple times, and I just love that feeling of calling him up and just encouraging him and saying, gosh, thanks, Coach Baker. I didn't remember at the time and thought these rules, these little things were dumb, but thanks for teaching me that discipline and that confidence and that stick-to-itiveness. So call up a teacher and thank them. Thank you, teachers, for working at home and still. Thank you, Greg Knox. Thank you, Greg Knox. Teacher for 30 plus years.
Appreciate being
And
on.
coach.
How much time we got?
Okay, we have a minute. We have a minute left. Wait a minute. 3, 2, 1. Todd, what'd you get? What'd you get?
I would have been on 4 and 12.
4 and
Or
12.
3 and 12. 3 and 12.
Okay, Greg got 3 and 12. Sorry, I talked a little bit there at the end, but again, I want to encourage, I want to support, I want the kids in here that are watching this for their gym classes, because I think a couple of the kids they're supposed to do this for the gym class.
Yeah.
I want to encourage you and motivate you. Anyhow, thanks for watching again. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Keep that heart cranking. Lower that stress. Show no fear. And rock it out today. Bye.